Live from the WHBC Broadcast Center. Find out more about area businesses, agencies, and events.
It's what's going on right now.
This is Spotlight.
And it is a Monday morning edition of Spotlight here on 1480 WHBC. Pam Cook with you this morning. We are live on Facebook and we are also live on our YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. Really looking forward to sharing with you some great information this morning. And we're talking Caring Senior Service. And this is in Canton. We want to bring in Mitch Wallace right now. And good morning,
Pam.
Mitch. How are you?
Good, Pam. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so good to have you. And boy, this is a service, I tell you, we know that the population is aging and there are so many more people out there that are looking for help and alternatives and all those kinds of things. So first, before we get started, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I am the acting agency director and one of the owners of Caring Senior Service here in Canton. I've been in this industry for about 4 years. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to reach out into the community the way that we are to take care of our seniors, and side of that also helping others promote their careers and help with their livelihood. They take care of our seniors, so that's a really important part of what we do. So I want to say thank you to our caregivers who make what we do possible.
So let's talk about what you do. Give us a brief introduction to Caring Senior Service.
Absolutely. Caring Senior Service provides non-medical in-home care for seniors who wish to age in place safely and comfortably in their own homes. So, our services are tailored to meet any of the needs that they may have to be able to maintain their lifestyle at home. And that includes personal care, companion care. Our caregivers can provide meal preparation, medication reminders, light housekeeping, and even, transportation to errands or doctor's visits, or, even grocery shopping.
And if people are, thinking, okay, I need some help, but I'm not really quite sure, what's the process? What's the step of, talking to you guys about that?
Well, I guess the first step would be, for them to contact us, and that really kicks things off. Once we can identify some the issues that's going on with the family or the client themselves, what we like to do is set up a care consultation where we go into the home, we sit down with the client, the family, whoever's involved in their care, and we sit down, we build a care plan, and that care plan is tailored to the needs of the client, and that could be a wide range of issues. From maybe someone needs just some help getting around the house. Maybe they need help ambulating or walking. Or maybe they just need a companion, someone to come in and sit with them a few hours a week and just, talk and be um, a support person, if you will.
And that was going to be my next question is, typically, what's the most, I don't want to say most popular, but most frequently given care plan for people?
I would say in general, someone who doesn't maybe need a whole lot of care, but they need a little extra help. Typically, care like that would be, maybe 12 hours a week, typically divided up throughout several days of the week, several hours, several days. And maybe that time is spent just making sure they have a good meal, or, they're getting a shower for personal hygiene, and even medication reminders. I would say that's probably the most common set of care for someone who is not needing advanced care or more specialized care.
And maybe talk a little bit about your caregivers. Where do you find them? How do you get them? And all of those things.
again, our caregivers are the bread and butter of our business, and without them, we wouldn't be servicing all the seniors in the community that we do. Um, so we go through a long process just to find a few great caregivers, and when we do find them, through any hiring agent or hiring ads, could be Indeed or Facebook, or word of mouth. Um, Word of mouth is our best recruiting tool, because when we have a great caregiver who really cares about our seniors and they're compassionate about care, uh, they're telling somebody else, and typically they're going to send that caregiver our way, and that's really how we get started on that process with finding great caregivers. Now, they do have to be trained. They have to have several years of experience, and as far as specialties, the care they provide could range from companion care all the way to helping someone who has dementia or any other debilitating disease. They're able to go in and help with those needs.
And I know you mentioned that they have to have some experience and things like that, but do they have to have a medical background or something like that?
No, typically they won't have a medical background, though we do have a lot of state tested nursing assistants on our staff. It's not a requirement, but it's always helpful, servicing our clients. As far as the experience, they could have had experience in a nursing home or a rehab facility at some point, or even maybe they've taken care of a grandparent or another loved one in the past. And if they have that experience, we can take that, run with it, and help them improve their skills and get them trained up to a level of care, which could be extended greatly to any of our clients.
Is there any particular way that you choose a caregiver for a particular client, when you assign them?
Yes, the skill set that the caregiver has really determines what clients they can go with. So, if they just have companion care experience, or just going in and sitting with someone, talking with them, they're not going to be qualified to take care of a client who has dementia or Parkinson's. So they do have to have certain training and skill set to be placed with certain types of clients. So it's all need and skill based.
Well, I know there's a lot more for us to talk about. We're going to do that, but we have to take our first break. And when we come back, we'll talk more about Caring Senior Service with Mitch Wallace here on Spotlight on 1480 WHBC. 81 years of high school football on 1480 WHBC. Countless hours of hard work for coaches and players. And now it's time to honor the best of the best here in Stark County. The WHBC All-County Banquet is Thursday, November 20th. All-County offense, defense, team MVPs will be honored. We'll announce the Player of the Year and the Coach of the Year. We'll also recognize the winners of the Jim Johnson Sportsmanship Award and the Jim Muzzy Scholastic Achievement Award.
I'd like to thank WHBC for presenting me with this prestigious honor.
I'd like to thank all the coaches for celebrating the achievements of all the players being recognized.
I feel so honored to be selected among so many tremendous coaches.
Come celebrate with us. Dinner provided by Old Carolina Barbecue. You can purchase your tickets at the WHBC Studios on Market Avenue South in Canton. WHBC All-County Banquet. Details at WHBC and WHBCSports.com. Caring Senior Service, located at 4337 Whipple Avenue Northwest in Canton, is committed to helping senior citizens age gracefully at home. They offer a range of services, including personal care, meal preparation, and specialty care. They work with veterans on accessing services and benefits for their specific needs. Give your family peace of mind today. Call 330-754-0133, option 2, or visit CaringSeniorService.com for more information.
Crown keeps you warm and we keep you cool.
We're here for you day or night.
Fall in Northeast Ohio is unpredictable, but one thing you can count on is that winter will be here soon. Is your home ready? At Crown Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, they'll make sure your comfort system is in peak condition. And right now, you can save big. For a limited time, get rebates up to $1,800 when you purchase the Lennox Ultimate Comfort System. The ultimate in efficiency and innovation. Stay warm, lower your energy bills, and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with a system built for Northeast Ohio weather. Don't wait until the first cold snap sidelines your comfort. Call Crown Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing today at 330-992-4994 or visit crowngroupohio.com. Offer ends December 5th. Ohio license number 27133.
Call Crown Heating and Cooling. You'll be sure you have the best. Crown Heating and Cooling. Call us now, we'll do the rest. Crown Heating and Cooling. You'll be sure you have the best. Crown Heating and Cooling.
In football, design and versatility drive every coach's playbook. Gregory Fence brings that same game-changing performance to your fence installations with the C-Post. The C-Post is an American-made steel post built for today's fence contractors. Roll-formed and continuously galvanized, the C-Post is made in Canton, Ohio. Buy America compliant and built to drive both high security and residential fence projects. Gregory Fence is a proud partner of the Cleveland Browns. See the team changing the fence game at GregoryFence.com.
This is Mike Frazier, Senior Pastor at Canton Baptist Temple. I would like to personally invite you to worship with us at 10:15 this Sunday morning in our worship center located at 515 Whipple Avenue in Canton, Ohio. If you cannot be with us in person, please tune in to our broadcast right here on WHBC at 8:30 on Sunday mornings. For more information about our ministries, you can visit us at cantonbaptist.org. We look forward to meeting you soon.
Hi, Paul White here at the Half Off and Out by Store in Louisville. The holiday season is upon us, and we have some unbelievable prices on our Christmas trees, all shapes and sizes. Wreaths, lights, Christmas decor, and so much more. Toy department is overflowing with name brand toys that the kids will love. So stop in and spin to win on our discount wheel and take an additional up to 30% off your purchase. At the Half Off and Hot Buy store in Louisville, next to the Medicine Center Pharmacy.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1783. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1783. That's 800-575-1783. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And we continue now with Spotlight here on 1480 WHBC. Pam Cook with you live on Facebook and also, of course, live on our YouTube channel. And we have Mitch Wallace with us from Caring Senior Service. And Mitch, I was thinking about, the month of November, veterans in particular. We talk a lot about that. And is there some special care that you offer for veterans as well?
There is. So we are credentialed with the VA, and we deal with several VA clinics throughout the area. But the VA in particular has been great for veterans for a very long time, especially here in the last 5 to 6 years, I would say. But there are two programs that the VA offers. One is Aid in Attendance, and that provides a monthly stipend for veterans who need a little extra help as far as income-wise. that program really goes very far. It pays for the veteran and the veteran's spouse for home care. So that the money that stipend that they receive is used for home care. The other program, the Community Care Network, provides care hours just for the veteran. And if anyone in the community is not enrolled with the VA, I suggest reach out to your local VA clinic and get that set up. And if you're not sure how to go about that, we always welcome veterans to contact us. We can help them go through that process to get them started and get them pointed in the right direction.
And give us the contact information too. Probably should offer that to folks.
Yeah, our Canton office, the number is 330-754-0133, or you can visit us online at caringseniorservice.com.
caringseniorservice.com. Very easy, and a lot of great information there. Pretty easy to navigate. If somebody wants to go there to, request some help, they can do that, right?
Absolutely. Yes, we're more than willing to help any of our veterans get enrolled.
And while we're talking about veterans and veteran services and that kind of thing, what about any kind of financial assistance for folks who might be looking for that? How does all of that work?
Beyond the VA benefits, we are credentialed with Medicaid, so we can help any folks who need the assistance through the Medicaid aspect. Of course, we have long-term care insurance. We accept long-term care insurance policies, and many clients actually, or even their adult children, may not know that they have these long-term care insurance programs. A lot of times we find that maybe retired teachers or union workers may have been enrolled in these programs and they don't even know they have it. So that's another way of receiving financial assistance. And then as of July, we are enrolled in a new program through Medicare, which provides respite care for seniors who have a memory issue. They are on traditional Medicare A and B, a non-advantage plan, and they have an unpaid caregiver. So that could be a family member, a friend, or they could be living in an assisted living or a memory unit. And so this program, it's a new program. It's for 7 years, and it will provide about 80 hours of respite care per year per client. So it's a great program. It's just started, and we can help any of folks that think they might qualify for that. We can help them get enrolled as well.
Yeah,
and then of course, Pam, we always take good old-fashioned U.S. dollar or pennies. Since the pennies are going away,
Yeah.
We'd be more than willing to take your pennies.
Absolutely. You want to find a place to put your pennies? This is it, right?
Yeah.
And how do you decide the type of care that the person needs? Or is that up to them to say, okay, this is what I need? Is there any evaluation or anything like that?
Yeah, that's part of the care consultation. When we go out and first meet the client, we're identifying any health issues they have, any physical or mental issues that they may have. And that's where we sit down and we build a care plan based on any issues they're having or any needs that they need fulfilled. And we put that into what we call our ISP or our care plan. And it's a fluid document, I'll say. As their needs change, our care plan with them changes so that they're maximizing the benefits of our services.
And obviously, people would wonder, make sure it's a safe situation for them. You guys are licensed and all of that kind of stuff, right?
We're licensed, bonded, and insured in the state of Ohio as a non-medical home health care service company. We can't administer shots and we don't administer drugs directly or medications directly, but we can do the medication reminders and everything that goes with that as well.
And what would you say is the most extensive care plan that you have? The one that involves the most?
Probably a client that would need 24/7 care. So we do go around the clock care, and it's not very often that someone needs that much care, and but if they do, it's available. Typically that may be 6 or 7 caregivers in a home on a rotating basis, and that person could be bedbound or just have debilitating disease that just doesn't allow them to take care of themselves or even allow family to take care of them on a consistent basis.
All right, we're going to take our break for the news right now, and we'll be back. We'll talk more with Mitch about Caring Senior Service here in Canton and how they can help you. This is Spotlight on 1480 WHBC. Caring Senior Service, located at 4337 Whipple Avenue Northwest in Canton, is committed to helping senior citizens age gracefully at home. They offer a range of services, including personal care, meal preparation, and specialty care. They work with veterans on accessing services and benefits for their specific needs. Give your family peace of mind today. Call 330-754-0133, option 2. Or visit CaringSeniorService.com for more information.
Hey, Stark County, it's your friends from the local Board of Mental Health and Addiction Recovery. The Burr months are here, and as we head into the holidays, make this the season of support. How? Easy. Check in on someone every day. Nothing fancy, just a simple text or phone call, a note to ask someone how they're doing. You don't have to be a professional, you just have to ask and then listen. Are you someone who could use a check-in? Dial or text 988 anytime, day or night. Brought to you by Stark County Mental Health and Addiction Recovery.
Hello everyone, Eric here from your Canton Grocery Outlet, reminding you to come by for all your holiday Thanksgiving needs. Whether you're doing a traditional turkey or holiday ham with all the fixins, we have everything you need for less. And now, through November 26th, you can get a Jenny O frozen turkey for just $5.99 with a $50 minimum purchase. Come on down to 4844 Everhard Road in Canton and do all your Thanksgiving shopping.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
Listen to the Kenny and JT Show here on 1480 WHBC for exclusive Pro Football Hall of Famer interviews presented by Akron Auto Auction as part of the Pro Football Hall of Fame residency program. Score big with AkronAutoAuction.com, a driving force in the industry.
Get ready for the holidays with a high-efficiency twin-tank water softener and get a free whole-home carbon filtration system from Verndale Water Experts.
Verndale's Water Center.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Calling all restaurant owners and managers. Mix 94.1 and News Talk 1480 WHBC want to showcase you on 330deals.com. Every week we feature one exclusive local restaurant deal, and it could be yours. You'll get a full-blown marketing campaign valued at over $10,000. And the best part? It's cash-free. We're talking about a 30-second commercial on air, an interview, social media buzz, station e-blasts, text promotions, and a custom page on 330deals.com that drives customers straight to your door. Sound too good to be true? It's not. It's our way of highlighting the incredible local restaurants that make our community great. You just provide your product or service, and we'll handle the rest. Deals go live every Friday at 9 a.m., so don't wait. Get your business featured now at 330deals.com. Call us at 330-471-1824. That's 330-471-1824. Mix 94.1 and News Talk 1480 WHBC. Your local connection, your local deal.
WHBC AM Canton, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
From the News Talk 1480 WHBC newsroom, an Akron man accused of shooting another man during a road rage incident last year, set to go to trial starting today. John Jenkins pleading not guilty to felony assault and improperly handling a firearm in a vehicle. Police say he shot a 78-year-old last November. Federal Aviation Administration said Sunday it is lifting all restrictions on commercial flights that were imposed at 40 major airports during the country's longest government shutdown, airlines resuming their regular flight schedules early this morning. And in sports, the Browns lost to the Ravens 23-16. Dylan Gabriel left with a concussion. Shedeur Sanders saw his first regular season NFL action. He went 4 of 16 for 47 yards and an interception. Steelers beat the Bengals 34-12. In high school football playoff action, the Massillon Tigers will travel to Zanesville to take on Big Walnut this Friday night. We'll have that game for you here on 1480 WHBC and Mix 94.1. On WHBCSports.com, we'll have Akron Hoban taking on Walsh Jesuit in Bedford. Meanwhile, the Cavs host Milwaukee tonight. 6:30 is the pregame, 7 o'clock tip-off. And again, that can be heard right here on 1480 WHBC. I'm Pam Cook.
Your severe weather station, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Today will be chilly with a mix of sun and clouds, reaching a high of 42. Tonight, expect increasing cloud cover and cold temperatures dropping to a low of 28. Tomorrow will be cloudy and chilly with a chance of snow and rain showers, but only minor accumulation is expected and the high will be around 40. By Wednesday, clouds will gradually clear, giving way to brighter skies and a high of 47. Thursday will bring mostly cloudy conditions with a high of 50. With the AccuWeather forecast, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And this is Spotlight on 1480 WHBC. Pam Cook with you this morning. Mitch Wallace also with us from Caring Senior Service. And we've been talking about all the wonderful things that they offer. If you're looking for some help for a loved one or a family member, friend, maybe you know that you want to, refer them. It's a lot of good information here. But I also want you to be able to share some good news because you've got something cool coming up, right?
Yes, Pam. We are expanding our service area. Here in the next several weeks, we'll be officially opening our new office in our new territory in Cuyahoga Falls. And that will allow us to serve seniors from New Philadelphia all the way to Chagrin Falls and say east from Worcester all the way west to Youngstown. So the new office will it's going to really let us get out and reach more seniors because we know our aging population is increasing by about 10,000 baby boomers a day. So the services are needed and we're here to serve.
Yeah, that's pretty unbelievable. I mean, and that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, obviously, this is a growing, business and time for people because of the baby boomer population.
Sure is.
When people are looking for some kind of care, I would imagine that some people, they shy away from it. Do you find that sometimes people are embarrassed to ask for care, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we do find that quite often. Especially a lot of veterans who, they've been tasked their whole life with doing things one way, and they really don't like to accept the help sometimes, whether it's maybe a little bit of pride or maybe they are embarrassed. But we go out of our way to make them feel comfortable and, really show them that the care that we provide can help them, can extend their quality of life, and help them, maintain a good, healthy lifestyle at home.
So when you became involved in this business, what made you feel like this was worthwhile, like become a passion for you and to continue to do this work?
Well, I've always had a passion for seniors. It kind of, our lives kind of go full circle. We start out needing help from our parents, and then eventually the circle, it goes full circle, and now our parents are the ones that need the help. So that's really where my heart is, making sure that the seniors who took care of us when we were young are now getting the help they need, because there is a need for it. But I also have a passion for helping our caregivers to improve their lives, and so it's kind of a full view for me, just to be able to help as many people that we can, and God has really given us that opportunity to help the people in our community.
Yeah, because it's not an easy job taking care of somebody, and so people out there who may be listening and taking care of a parent or something like that should just understand that they can get some help, right?
Yeah, they can get the help, and it's sometimes it's a little different when family is taking care of family. Sometimes there's a struggle there, maybe a power struggle, or mom and dad don't think that their adult child should be the one taking care of them. So sometimes there's a little bit of pushback. We can come in, we can help with that, take some of that burden away, and let either the adult children be able to live their lives, so to speak, and maybe not feeling like they're burdened by their parents. But on the flip side, it's important for the seniors to know that you're not a burden on your adult children. They do have their lives, and we all understand that. So let us step in and kind of fill that gap.
And maybe again, for some folks who might just be tuning in right now, didn't really hear us at the beginning of the program, explain a little bit about what Caring Senior Service is, how this all works.
So again, Caring Senior Service, we exist to help people remain healthy, happy, and in their own homes, in the comfort of their own homes, whether that is through meal preparation or personal care like showering, toiletry, bathing, the medication reminders, and again, we can assist them getting to doctor's appointments, or maybe grandma just wants to go get her hair done or go hang out with her friends. I hate to say bingo, but bingo is always the go-to. But we know our seniors are more involved and they have more active lives beyond just bingo. So we want to make sure that they can still remain active and do the things that they love as well.
Yeah, I would imagine. Do you run into people who, say, I my mom's with me or my dad's with me and I don't have time to take them, and, or I know they'd be happier if they were playing cards with somebody else, or, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we do. People our clients are constantly, they have their own needs, and of course the children or the family, they have their own lives. Many at this point may have children of their own, or even grandchildren that they're involved with. So that those type of things alone take up a lot of time. We know that, and again, we're here to help and kind of offset some of that.
And what's the process like once somebody gets in touch with you? Talk a little bit about the process and then how long that takes.
We like to set up a care consultation as soon as we receive a phone call or inquiry. And what that means is we come out to the home, we do a consultation. It's no cost to the client. we give them any information they may be requesting or talking about things that they may not even know that we do. We build that care plan, and if it's right for them, we start services immediately. Our goal is to be able to start care within 24 hours of receiving a call and performing a consultation. And it takes about an hour to go through that consultation, and we'll also do a pre-home safety assessment as well, just to make sure the client is safe in their home. So, we go through a 100-point checklist, which may include tripping hazards to having enough lighting, making sure rugs aren't in the way or cords or whatnot. So that typically takes about an hour. And by the end, the client is usually very, very comfortable with the conversation we had. They're getting a better understanding of, what type of, what care would look like in the home. Whether it's with Caring Senior Service or someone else. We just want to get that information out there so they have as many tools in the toolbox as they can possibly get to do the things they need to do.
And then once that process is taken care of, then you set up a schedule. Is that how that goes? Or
yeah, we set up a schedule usually on a recurring basis, same time, same days. That's just for consistency with caregiver and the client. The caregiver gets to know the client very well, and usually they end up becoming good friends over a short period or even a long period of time. And once that's established, we can maintain it, or if more care is needed, we can bump up the care, the hours, the help, and make sure they're getting the appropriate amount of care in the appropriate amount of time.
And again, give how they get in touch with you in case somebody's thinking about that right this second.
Sure thing. 330-754-0133 is our number. We are available 24/7. We always have someone on call. So if it's after hours, it's no problem. On the weekend, we're here to take your call as well. And then if you just want to find out a little bit more information about us, you can visit CaringSeniorService.com.
How many employees do you guys have right now? Do you know?
Currently, we have around 70 caregivers, and we have several managers and supervisors in the office that are tasked with visiting our clients, making sure the care plans are current, that the client's getting the care they need, and also making our visits with the caregivers to make sure it's a good match, client to caregiver, and that all their needs are being met so that the client can be served as best as possible.
All right. Again, it's Caring Senior Service, and we've been talking about all the great things that they offer, and we're going to do that. We'll take our final break right now and come back with Mitch Wallace, and I'm Pam Cook, and you're listening to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC. Caring Senior Service, located at 4337 Whipple Avenue Northwest in Canton, is committed to helping senior citizens age gracefully at home. They offer a range of services, including personal care, meal preparation, and specialty care. They work with veterans on accessing services and benefits for their specific needs. Give your family peace of mind today. Call 330-754-0133, option 2. Or visit CaringSeniorService.com for more information.
Hello, it's Craig Sanders from Progressive Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Massillon. Listen to this Progressive Power Buy.
During the Black Friday sales event, everybody can get massive discounts whether you have a trade-in or not. Buy a new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab Night Edition 4x4 and take $15,000 off MSRP with trade-in match cash. Or get $11,000 off without a trade. Choose a new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland 4x4 and take $12,000 off MSRP with trade and match cash. But if you don't have a trade, no problem. You can still get $8,000 off MSRP. Search our entire inventory now at ProgressiveJeep.com.
Shop Progressive Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Massillon.
Call 833-853-2976 for details. Stock numbers D26055 and D25474. MSRP $61,640 and $59,985. Offers end upon sale of eligible vehicles.
It's football season in Stark County, and there's only one barbecue that's officially ready for kickoff. Old Carolina Barbecue Company, the official barbecue of football. From pulled pork sliders to award-winning ribs and hickory smoked wings, all served with our legendary Screamin' Beaver hot sauce. This is food built for hungry fans. Tailgating or watching at home? Order online for easy pickup or delivery from any of our 3 Stark County locations in Canton, Massillon, or Alliance. Old Carolina Barbecue. Smoked slow and low, served fast and friendly. Check out our weekly specials at oldcarolina.com.
Do you know what employees say is their number one perk at work? Extra PTO? Nope. Gym memberships? Guess again. It's free lunch. And what's the best way to order food for work? EasyCater, a food tool built for the modern workplace. With online ordering from a huge variety of restaurants for any group size, tools to meet dietary needs and stay on budget, employee meal programs, and more. All on one platform. So perk up your workplace with EasyCater. Order now at easycater.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And of course, this is Spotlight right here on 1480 WHBC. We are live on Facebook. We are live also on our YouTube channel, so you can check us out there as well. And we're talking Caring Senior Service. Mitch Wallace is with us this morning. And I wanted to ask you about if a person is interested in working for you, becoming a caregiver, that kind of thing, what should they do in that respect?
They can call us directly and set up an interview. We'd love to have them come in. We're always looking for great caregivers. Or they can just hop online, check us out at CaringSeniorService.com and look for the hiring page. They can fill out an application right there. And we get notified almost instantly, and typically we're reaching out within 15 to 20 minutes of that application being received. We have them come in. Typically it's about an hour, we have them go through our process here in the office, get to know them a little bit, find out what they're looking to do as far as a career, or maybe they're just maybe want some part-time work, which is okay as well. But it's a real simple process. Just give us a call or visit our website. We'd love to have you come in.
I also want you to go over again about the help that you give, the care that you give for veterans, because I think that's important in case somebody missed that. We want to make sure we get that out there.
Yeah, so if there are any veterans out there listening, we're more than willing to help the veterans get started with the VA process. Really all we need is them to touch base with us. We get some basic information. We can come out, sit down, and meet with them, gather their paperwork, and we can get it submitted to them directly to the VA on their behalf. If someone needs assistance getting down to the VA, we'd be more than willing to get them a ride down there as well, just to get that process started. Again, the VA offers a few great benefits, one being aid in attendance, which is a monthly stipend for home care, and then also the community care network, which is care just for the veteran themselves.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And there was another thing that you mentioned as well, helping people when I was asking you about, financing, and you'll take their pennies, but there were some other things, programs as well, correct?
Yes, there's, of course, Medicaid. We can help any folks that are on Medicaid. And then long-term care insurance plans, which, they're not as common, but they are out there, maybe retired teachers or unions, or I've seen some old Timken plans come through. And then a new program that we got involved with in July, which is through Medicare. It's a respite program for any senior who has cognitive issues, cognitive decline. The caveat to that is they must be on traditional Medicare A and B, not an Advantage plan, and have an unpaid caregiver, which could be a family member, a friend, someone at church, and then again the good old-fashioned penny.
And when you talk about the program with Medicare, is there a process you have to go through to get all that taken care of?
It's a pretty simple process. So we have someone on our team that's dedicated just to helping our seniors get through that process. It's a matter of just getting some basic information as far as the Medicare plan. We get their information where it needs to be. They're contacted by our Medicare partner. Once they have a phone conversation, they can determine what cognitive issues they may be having. And again, if there's a little bit of cognitive decline there and they qualify for the Medicare, the process is simple. It takes 7 to 14 days to get someone set up on this program, and we can start providing care almost immediately for them.
Okay, that's another thing that's good to know.
At no cost as well.
Yeah, that's great. So, and we know that not everybody gets along with everybody. So I would imagine that, selecting a caregiver for a person may not always be the right person. So there's options there, right?
Yes, that does happen. And we want to make sure we're getting the right match caregiver to client, because that's very important. You really, if you were a quiet person and you really didn't want somebody bubbly coming into your home, that's not going to be a good fit for very long. So, we're matching skills with personality as well. So that's very important to us. We want to make sure that the full spectrum of care is there, just so everyone is happy. They're comfortable with the care they're getting, and they can trust their caregiver as well.
And talk about your service area again one more time too, so folks will know where that is.
So our service area stretches from south about New Philadelphia, north to Chagrin Falls, or past Stowe or Hudson, and then west from Worcester, I want to say it right, to
Worcester, yeah.
Youngstown. And again, our new office will be opening up here in the next several weeks is in Cuyahoga Falls, in conjunction with our Canton office.
So again, give folks the number to call and all that kind of good stuff, because it's a process and they want to probably have some questions. They can give you guys a call and find out what is the best way for them to move forward.
Absolutely. Our number is 330-754-0133, or you can check us out online at caringSeniorService.com.
And I'll ask you, is there, one final question, is there a minimum of care that people have to take or anything like that?
Typically, we have a 12-hour minimum. That's not always the case, Pam. There are some people or clients that we can kind of work around that to fit their needs. A lot of times folks will just start out with a little bit of care, and as time goes on, their needs grow. Then we can increase the time that we're with them just to maximize the care they're receiving.
Yeah, you may not know how much you need right at the beginning, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, Mitch, thank you so much for coming on today. We appreciate you talking about Caring Senior Service. And again, folks can find out more at your website and give you a call and give you their pennies.
Thank you so much, Pam. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Caring Senior Service, located at 4337 Whipple Avenue Northwest in Canton, is committed to helping senior citizens age gracefully at home. They offer a range of services, including personal care, meal preparation, and specialty care. They work with veterans on accessing services and benefits for their specific needs. Give your family peace of mind today. Call 330-754-0133, option 2. Or visit CaringSeniorService.com for more information.
Hey, Stark County, Andy Logan of Logan